Welcome back, Diecast collectors, to another video review here on Project 94. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's 2022 Verizon 5G Ford Mustang for Penske Racing. And we're looking at another one of Joey's cars. And usually we don't get to look at a lot of them because he usually has a lot of the same Pennzoil car. Well, he does have his other paint schemes as well, and this is one of them. And this, my friends, is really, really cool. This is a really interesting car to have, and we did not get the 33 in the Gold Series. We only got in the Authentics, and there was no 124 made. So this car is definitely going to be a good one to get for you Joey Logano fans. It's a different car, and it kind of looks like it's based on an IndyCar scheme. I can't remember seeing this one. So now to have it on the Cup Series car is actually pretty cool. So the NASCAR collectors get to have this scheme now, which is really cool. Because it's actually a really cool scheme. Like, this, it's kind of different from all the other ones in a lot of ways, and we're going to take a look at that now. So, here it is. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. I mean, jeez, man. Penske Racing definitely has some good paint schemes as well. They're another team that really brings it on with these cars, and this is definitely one of them. And one of the cooler things about it, it's a gradient diecast. So Lionel is having to start to make more of these, so they have to get better at it, and that's exactly what they've done with this one. So you got number 22 right there, no Penske logo, which I still find odd. You got 5G right there, Pennzoil, Ford, and of course the hood vents over the decals as they should. Got Ford and Logano right there. You got Sunoco, Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR salutes right there. You got 22. Joey Logano's name, the 2 winner stickers. You got Ford, PPG, Mazak, and Coca-Cola. Got AAA right there, Verizon. A little rear quarter window sticker right there, Discount Tire. Auto Trader. These decals have like a weird like red outline to them. It's a little bit odd, but got Verizon, the Michigan license plate with the 2022 registration sticker on there. You got 22. Of course, the giant exhaust. Of course, Pennzoil and Shell Pennzoil, because this is a Logano car. Of course, you got Joey Logano's name right there and Snap-on on the top. So for the paint scheme itself, let's take a look at the numbers first, which it's got a very thin black outline with a white number fill-in in the original Penske Racing font. Don't need to change that. And of course, another color for the rims. It's more of a silverish type of rim. So the car seems to roll pretty good. Now getting on to the paint scheme itself. So this car starts out with the black splitter and the black spoiler. The car is spray painted red. More of a Verizon red and not the bright red-orange on a couple of the other Lionel cars. So it starts out all red, and of course going across the side skirts, or the parts of the side skirts of the underbody right here, are painted black. And of course, this is where the gradient is, so it's majority going to be red all in the front, all the way up to the V of the Verizon right there. Kind of like the back quarter of the car. It's almost like you're dipping it in paint like this, like whoosh, whoosh, and then that part of it's going to stay red. Of course, let's take a look at the gradients a little bit closer on this one, because this is kind of interesting the way this came out. So it's not all dotted and fuzzy like previous gradient cars have had in the past. Lionel's had a very hard time doing these cars in the past, and now that they've gotten better, because more and more schemes are going to be like this, they had to get better, and of course, they did. This actually looks pretty good. I don't really see that many flaws with the gradients, which is really, really nice. It creates such a really cool effect. And this is actually one of the cooler paint schemes, honestly, for Joey Logano. I really, really like this car. It's a really sharp look. The Verizon colors on the Joey Logano car. Really, really nice scheme. And of course, it's all black at the little bioethanol right there. And the entire back portion of the car is all black. So it's a fairly simple scheme. And one of the things I really like about it, the silver rims kind of make this one pop. It like makes the red and the black and white just pop for some reason, instead of it just being black. But all in all, this is a really, really nice car. It's a different one. It's Joey Logano, which a lot of his cars don't sell very well. Apparently, now that he's won the championship, these things are going to start selling like hotcakes, any of the Logano cars, because he is the champion. And they did not have the throwback at the Lionel Racing retail store. I looked at the shipment report. Apparently, the throwback was supposed to be the Logano car they chose for that. But instead, they replaced it with this, which is kind of interesting. This car, I did not see. This is one of those diecasts I did not see coming. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, wow. I haven't seen this on any of the shipment reports. Maybe it was there and I just didn't notice it, but as far as I'm concerned, no, I did not see this one. So this is kind of a surprise one for me. I wonder if Lionel's Racing's retail store is just gonna start doing that. They're just gonna throw in like random cars you never ever thought you'd see, which is kind of, if you're trying to collect all the cars, you just don't know which days which cars are gonna come in. Usually, you just use the shipment reports to find all that stuff out. But without any of that in the way, this is a really nice car. I really like this. I mean, the red and the black combination. I mean, this color combo is used quite a lot, but the way this one is done, it just looks good. It just looks great looking. Like, definitely a lot better than the 33 car, which was based on the Freightliner car. They just used the colors of Verizon. This is a totally unique car. So that's really cool. So here's the front of the car. Here's the hood. Here's the right side. Here's the back. Here's the deck lid. Here's the roof. Here's the left side. And the chassis, or the underbody, of this 2022 Mustang. So that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a Logano fan, this is a brand new car. You can pick it up. And I'm not really sure how many of these have been made, of this one in particular, but it is brand new. You should be able to find it fairly easily. I'm not sure how rare this one's going to be. I think all these things are going to become rare at some point, so I'm just going to go with that. So yeah, thank you all for checking out this diecast review here on Project 94. This is still a developing channel, so we're getting videos out as quick as we can and as smooth as we can, so that we can go building this up here. So thank you all for checking out this video. Comment, like, and subscribe for more diecast reviews on this channel. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecasts.